Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of virtual shopping. Sephora's got a spring sale coming up between like the 14th and the 17th, and I have some things on my wish list. So I'm either gonna talk myself into buying those things or out of buying those things. I don't know. Either way, I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and sit down and share it with you guys. So if that sounds cool, stick around because I'm about to get started. But before I do, if you haven't already, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, come hang out on my channel. It'd be really great to have you here. With that being said, let's get into today's video. There's all kinds of sounds going on. I don't know what's happening. People are like doing stuff outside. Things are happening. Okay, so I got my tablet here and we're gonna, is that dirty from, okay, we're good. So I have my tablet here and we're gonna go ahead and hop into the Sephora app and just kind of like do a little perusal, a little looky-loo, if you will. And I'm gonna show you guys the things that have been popping up that I kind of want to buy, but I don't know, I'm kind of wanting. There's one thing that I might actually add to my cart today, but it's the savings event that's coming up, and it's this Rouge thing that they're doing, which I kind of think is, cool. If you're a Rouge, you can share your 20% off with someone else. If that isn't a Rouge, you can give them a link or something like that. I don't know all the details. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. I'm just kind of, if you guys don't know, I'm sharing with you. It's on their app here that they have it coming up between the 14th and the 17th of this month. So it's just a couple of days away from when I'm filming this video. If you're a Rouge and you want to go ahead and help a friend or whatever get that 20% off instead of 15 or whatever it is, if you're a VIB and all that stuff, then yeah, that'd be a nice thing to do for somebody, I guess. Kind of cool, but maybe just make it 20% for everybody. I don't know. I just feel like Sephora in general could do a lot better with their, point system and all that stuff. But we've already talked about that. What we really want to get into though is the stuff that I want to buy. So there's a couple of things. The first thing that I want to buy here, and I don't know if I'm going to get this. I've been kind of going back and forth with this particular item, and it is, I'm going to pop stuff on the screen here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's this ceramide cream. It's a skin barrier moisturizing cream from Dr. Jart, and it retails for $48. Now I've read the reviews on this, and it has close to 5 stars, or it is 5 stars. It has a pretty decent rating, but I've gone in and I've read the reviews, and a lot of people are saying that since they changed the formula, it's not as good as it used to be. But you guys know that I went to the dermatologist, and one of the main things that she was saying to me was that I needed to, I'm losing the barrier that I naturally have for my skin, and that means moisture leaves a lot quicker for my skin. So things like this are very helpful, ceramides and the whatnot. I do have that one that's in there from CeraVe, and it's been doing great. It's not that I have a problem with it, it's just that I happen to be curious about this particular one, and I feel like every time I go on the app, I'm going back to it like over and over again, wanting to like buy it, but not really pulling the trigger because it is kind of expensive. But at 20% off, maybe it's not that bad. I don't really need it, I guess. I could stick with the one that I have, but I'm just curious that maybe it works better. Is it just because it's $48 or whatever, as opposed to like, I don't know, is that like maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's just a thing in my brain where I feel like if you spend more, then it works better, which isn't always the case. I just keep looking at it and thinking, should I try it? Should I? Should I not? I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled about that for a second now. I want to move on to the next one, and it will be no surprise to anyone, I'm sure, is the new Rare Beauty lip glosses / I think it's a lip gloss / stain. And there's one in particular that is actually back in stock, and I think I'm going to add it to my cart today. I don't know if I'm going to wait for the sale. I think I'm going to grab it now because Rare Beauty products sell out so quickly. It's like the moment they're there, they're gone, and then that's it. And that's like you missed your chance, and you got to wait another, I don't know, however long to like make it happen. But it's $20, and the one that I want to get, the shade that I like, is the color Honesty. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Honesty. And it's so pretty. It's just like a nude brown, but then it like does like a stain on the lips, and it's supposed to be a really good formula. People who have like talked about it are raving about it, and they like it. I mean, her brand is just killing it, as it is. It's like everything I've tried from it so far is just like amazing, and I love it. And I'm also considering, which is also back in stock. Dang it. My wallet's crying right now. I don't know. I haven't, this is like, we're chatting though. We're doing a thing, but you can see that I'm very excited. The highlighter that I also want too, the champagne one that they have, it's back in stock as well, and that is $25. That highlighter, this one in particular, let me grab it right here. The Rare Beauty highlighter is so great. When they say silk, it does. It just feels so silky smooth. It's wonderful. I'm actually wearing it today, just like a little bit. But yeah, I love it. I don't know. I kind of want this champagne-y one because it's really pretty. I don't need it, but I want it. I also kind of want to try her bronzing stick. I'm not going to lie. It looks really cool. Even though I have more than enough, God knows, I don't need another one. But I'm thinking about it because it is 20% off. So I'm thinking about it. There's something else that I was thinking about that I really wanted to try. These are things that I've literally like put into my cart and then let sit there and sit there and sit there until they either didn't have them in stock anymore or I just, you know, deleted the cart. I don't know. It's like my window shopping. I just kind of window shop and I'll put it in the cart, but I won't buy it. It'll just kind of sit there. And I know I'm not the only one who does this. We've talked about this before. I know there are people who have said that y'all do the same thing. So I'm not alone. It's just something that I do. And it's kind of like gets that feeling of like I've got it without buying it kind of thing. I don't know. I like buying stuff. What can I say? Shopping is fun. But there's this thing that I wanted to try. And it's from, is it Refi? Is that the right name? Anyway, it is, it's their lip pencil that also has like a, yeah, it's this. It's the lip liner. Popping it up here. It's 26 bucks. And they have 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many shades. They got a handful of shades here. And basically, it's a lip liner that you can set so it doesn't bleed and, you know, it just like stays like I don't know, it looks really cool. And I'd heard about it. I saw someone using it on TikTok and it looked really neat. And I've been kind of obsessed with it ever since. But do I really want to spend $26 on a lip liner? And it's like, again, it's got mixed reviews. What is that, 3 stars? I think it's 3 stars. I really should put my glasses on.
I just don't freaking want to.
It has mixed reviews. People are saying that it has like a weird chalky film when they use the thing to like set it, and it's not like the most amazing thing they've ever tried. It's basically just a lip liner, but because it looks so different and fun, and it's like, ooh, you can set it. I do not need this in any way, shape, or form. I probably won't buy it, but I'm not gonna lie. I've been curious about it. It looks like it would be really cool, and because it's something kind of different, it caught my eye, and you know, feel free to talk me off the ledge, you know, in the comments, because you might have to on a couple of these. They also have, this is a really cool blush I wouldn't mind trying. Their cream blush looks really pretty. Yeah, they've got some stuff. I've never tried anything from this brand before. So I am genuinely curious about it. Also, they also have a couple of things from the Sephora, you know, the Sephora favorites, the sets and all that stuff. There's one for like 48 bucks. Let me just go into here so I can find the one I'm looking for and pop it up on the screen for you guys so you can see. It's little trial size things, you know, that they have at Sephora. But it looks kind of cool, and they've got this full size like face serum, and they've got a couple full size face serums. They've got, they always throw in a mascara. I don't know, they always freaking do that. And they have a couple of lippies in there. I think, yeah, it's like their high-end luxury kind of one. It doesn't have a very good rating, I don't think. A lot of people are saying that they found it rather disappointing, but I like the little trial size stuff. I don't know. I feel like I go through them a lot faster than I do the full size. I feel like my full size stuff tends to go bad before I can finally finish it. So things like this kind of work for me. Plus the stuff that I know that I don't need or I won't use, I can gift to like my sister, to you guys, and just put in like a little giveaway, that kind of thing. So for me, it's kind of makes sense. But anyway, that's one that I had my eye on for a little while now, and there's this other one that popped up that you can have the 24 access if you're, sorry, I'm checking my time, if you're a rouge, and it has that, the Tower face spray. You guys know I'm like obsessed with the face sprays. I love face misters. It's like one of my favorite things. Plus it has the Drunk Elephant, that viral little bronzer thing in the trial size. This one looks really cool, and it caught my eye, and I almost got it. I almost got it the other night. I might get this. It's $48. Again, it's a little expensive. It says it has a $139 value. I don't know if I believe that, because it's just like, it's so small. It's like really just like, yeah, how can it be that? But I mean, whatever. It looks interesting. And then there's like this body scrub that they have in there. I've never even heard of this brand before, but it looks really cool. I don't know. It's stuff that I feel like I would enjoy, you know, getting to try, and I would, you know, be able to use it all up because, again, it's smaller size. The next thing that I was looking at that I've been kind of obsessing on and on the fence about truly is the newish newish. Makeup by Mario, the new foundation, it has mica in it, and I feel like on my skin it might accentuate the lines and texture and stuff, so that's why I haven't bought it. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about it. People really love it. Also the Sale, is that the name of it? I'll pop it up here. The Dewy Foundation. I kind of want to try that one too. That's looking pretty awesome. I might get that instead. I'm just not sure. Let me know in the comments if you had to decide between the two, which one would you pick? Just out of curiosity. But in the Makeup by Mario land, they do have a lip plumping, what is this? Moisture Glow Lip Plumping Lip Color. Yeah, 24 bucks. It's looking kind of small too, but it's also really pretty. They have some shades of, it does the more like neutral kind of shades. I love it. It just really speaks to me, and I kind of want to try it. I gotta be honest. It's looking kind of nice, and I want to get this palette, even though it's currently out of stock. You know, the basic neutral palette. I'm so, where's the excitement in the makeup me? I don't know, because I keep it kind of like my clothes. Everything's just so basic. I wish, speaking of, it's another basic, but the limited edition palette that I was, I think I talked about it in a previous video, I was like, I'm not going to get that. In truth, looking at it now that it's no longer available to me, yeah, I like it. I kind of wish I'd gotten it. It's actually a really pretty eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I'm thinking also too, what I might do is go back and get the Sol de Janeiro, the body spray, the one that I wanted. The one that I purchased, it's nice, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite scent. It's just kind of okay. And I actually, when I had first used it, I'd gone in there and I was thinking I kind of want to exchange it. And when I went in to exchange it, I wasn't able to do so because I had used my points to take a little bit off. So it turns out that when you do that, you can't exchange the product, I guess, unless it's a foundation. I don't know. The girl had gone into this long story about why I couldn't, you know, do the exchange. And she also said, you can use it as like, you know, a spray for your house. She was trying to give me all these ideas, and she's a sweet girl, and it wasn't anything against her. I just thought it was kind of funny. So if I'm not really like, I don't dislike this. It's not horrible, but it's not really what I wanted. But why would I spray my entire house to make it smell like something that I'm not like super excited about? Or you can give it to a friend. She's telling me like, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Never would have thought of that myself, but sure, you know, okay. I just wish they told me. They didn't mention that. And I would have absolutely been like, well, let me just not use my points and I'll just buy it. But I think I'll go back and get the one that I want. That's something that I will definitely take advantage of during the sale because, yeah, I just feel like I'd be more apt to use that than, it's going to be hard for me to get through this, unfortunately, because it almost has like it's borderline headache perfume. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of perfume that just like doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. It's unfortunate. I wish I liked it more, but I just don't. Another thing that I'm curious about, they have a new cream out that I probably don't need, that I'm probably not going to get. And all they really did was they have their Bum Bum cream and they added mica to it so that you could like shimmer up. And I feel like every summer I want to have like shimmery skin. I don't know what it is about the summer that we want to get bronzy and glowy and just have like shiny skin. I want to look like a reject from Twilight. Is basically that's what I'm going for. I want to look like a tan Twilight vampire, something like that. I don't know. It's just where my freaking brain goes. I wouldn't mind trying some Fenty Skin. Looking at this right now, I kind of want to try the Fat Water. I hear that that's really good. Never tried anything from the skincare line, but I am curious about that. I mean, there's of course like stocking up on things that, you know, we love, and staples and things like that that, you know, I use on a regular basis that I would go into. But I'm thinking like you know, when they have the sales, you want to take advantage and get like the pricier crap that you don't normally get because it's too freaking expensive. But if it was like 20% off or something like that, then, you know, maybe go ahead and give it a try. Another thing that looks really pretty that I might consider getting are the Pat McGrath highlighters and the bronzers that are out right now. The bronzers are looking really pretty. So this one I'm looking at right now is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Divine Powder Bronzer, and it's $39. Looks really, really pretty. Like I said, I'm going for bronze Twilight vampire, and I just want to have that look for whatever reason. I don't know. The next thing that I have a curiosity about that I kind of want to try is is it Gizu? Gizu. I'm going to say it wrong. Popping it up here on the screen. Okay, hear me out. Honey, like a hair kind of like perfume that smells like honey. $44. That's kind of pricey. But you get a lot of product for the larger one, and I think they do actually have a mini one if I'm not mistaken, unless that's just the hair oil. And that's $25. But each one gives you like a really, either one, the oil or the spray, gives you like a nice honey scent. I guess the thing that would freak me out about that is I don't want to attract bees. Because I'm allergic to bees. Could you just imagine that I like go ahead and put that spray and I'm like, oh, I just love the smell of it, and I'm suddenly surrounded by bees, and that would be terrible for me because I'm horribly allergic. But I have the small like little sample size of the hair oil, and it's actually really nice and it smells beautiful. So that's where my thought process came from of like, you know, I wouldn't mind trying the hair perfume. You know, it sounds kind of good. I've just been really into perfumes lately and wanting to, I don't know, have a nice perfume. I had this experience recently where I had to go to a doctor and I was like really nervous, and one of the requirements for this particular test that I had to do was that you weren't allowed to wear deodorant, and it was not good. And I feel like, because you know, when I was so scared, going to the doctor sucks, and I was just kind of terrified. So it was not a good, it didn't go well for me. So I like feel like ever since then it's kind of like heightened my desire for finding like really good smelling stuff and all that kind of thing. I feel like that's where that's really coming from. So, you know, it's just, it is what it is. Another thing that I want to try, circling back to get off that topic because it's kind of like, ugh, whatever, keep it fun and keep it light, is that I'd really like to try from House Labs. I want to try their peach blush. This one in particular, it's so pretty. Oh my god, how many times I've put that in my cart and then taken it out of the cart, put it in the cart, taken it out of the cart. Just the back and forth that I've been doing, because the fact of the matter is that I really don't need any blush. I have enough makeup in general. I have an arsenal of skincare in there, and yet, and this is what another reason why I'm doing this, because I'm hoping that it'll, you know, it'll help kind of quell that desire to go out and purchase a bunch of crap that I just don't freaking need, but I really, really, truly want, you know, and I could save 20% on it. I know I keep saying that. Ugh, horrible. Here's another basic product that I know I just really don't need, and it's $29, and it's the little Pat McGrath, the mini eyeshadow palette that she has out, Sublime Smoke. Looks really pretty, looks real cute, sparkly, fun. I would love to have it. Goes in line with my sparkly vampire bronzed summertime dream. I don't know, what can I say? Something I wouldn't mind trying. There's a lot of stuff here, you know, it just, the list goes on and on. Those are just a couple of things that I was thinking about that I might want to go ahead and give a try to. Just some things that I've literally like had in the cart and just kind of like left there. You know, a lot like this. It took me a while to go ahead and get this from Westman Atler, this, what do you call it, the contour stick. It took a while for me to grab that one because $25, I don't know. But I did, and I love it. I don't regret it. It's just, it takes me a minute sometimes with certain things, especially the more pricey things, like, do I really need this? And I think that's a good thing, to just go ahead and either virtual shop or window shop, or really just kind of like think about it, you know, before you jump in and grab it. And if you use your points, if you don't know, let me tell you, you can't exchange on that item that you use your points for. If you happen to not like it, you're pretty much kind of stuck with it. So let my faux pas be your, you know, helping help. Probably already know it, actually. I'm probably like the only one, like those wrist things that I got off of Amazon that keep water from running up your arm when you're washing your face. I was thinking, what a find. I haven't heard anyone talk about this. No one knows about this. What a great thing I'm going to share with you guys. Everybody knew about it. All y'all knew. I was like the last one to know. Yeah. So yeah, those were just some of the things that I was looking at, and I don't know. Just wanted to sit down and have like a little virtual shopping moment with you guys. So let me know what you think of, you know, what I'm thinking about purchasing or not purchasing, and you know, if you're going to partake in the sale or whatnot. Just love talking to you guys. So let's chat it up in the comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.